think about the days when I had to literally cold call, like on a telephone, and I was calling ad agencies and wanting to hang up because I was like, I'm such a burden. I'm such a burden. I'm asking for work, right? I'm calling a producer or creative director to find out what the heck campaign they're working on. They're not expecting my call. I'm a songwriter. What am I doing? And I just wanted to hang up. And I used to say to myself, hell no. Is this the best I got? This fear? I'm going to let this stand in the way of what could be my entire future on the other side because I'm uncomfortable. So I'll be uncomfortable. I've been uncomfortable most of my life in so many worse situations. And so I would stay on that call and I would actually sometimes say it out loud. Hi, they'd pick up, hey, this is Peter. Yeah, you're called Deutsch. I'd be like, hi, Peter. I'm so scared right now. My heart is beating out of my chest. My name is Kathy. I'm a songwriter. I wanted to know what you guys are working on. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Thank you for being so nice to me. I write music for ads. Is there any way that I can help? And they'd be like, you don't have to be scared. It's all good. And I'd be like, okay, you guys, you're so nice. What are you guys working on right now? Is there anything that I could write for you? What do you really need? And oh, we're not working on anything. Oh, I feel like such a moron. And I got better and better at this until I was like, well, if you could wave a magic wand, what songs do you often need? What are you working on? What is the brand? What is the brand's message right now? Oh, we're doing Dr. Pepper and it's all about women empowerment. Oh, okay. I'm going to come back to you. All right, Kathy, it was really nice to talk to you. And I would get off the phone and I'd be like, yes, I'd be like so proud of myself for making that call. And then I look back and I'm like, those calls, which were, I'm talking like 50 of those a week, 50 of those scary calls a week led me to making $350,000 a year consistently for a decade, which led me to teach other artists how to make money with music, which they couldn't believe they could do, which led me to make $1.5 million teaching a class my first year, which led me to $3 million teaching that class, which led me to then have the ability to start a podcast, which then led me to have the ability now to start helping hundreds of thousands of people start side hustles they never would have started, all because I sat on a phone and said, like, hold it, stick with it. So you're uncomfortable, show up anyway. And I look back and I used to say to myself, worst case, let's say I don't get the sale, they hang up on me. I will survive it. I will survive that rejection. What I won't survive is staying within a limitation that this is something I can't do, that I have a story about myself, that I have a story about the world. I will not survive that. I will not survive that. And instead, I learned how to be resilient. Some people were rude. So what? Learn to not take anything personally. And then the coolest thing happened, which is I started to make relationships with people and I realized I was actually a high point in their day. They were like, you were just so nice and cool that I didn't even know if we would have a project for you, but you were present on the phone. There was something about you that was refreshing. And then we built a relationship. And everything, you guys, comes down to access. It's like if you were best friends with Warren Buffett, that's good access, right? If you were best friends with certain person, everything's access. So when you realize that it's all like noise and really it's about creating relationships with the people that you want to have relationships with, whatever then's supposed to flow from it, if it's business, if it's friendship, if it's ideas exchanged, awesome. And then you take away this pressure of like, my job right now is to convince someone of something. No, it's not. Your job is to be a cool human right now and ask a question and listen and have no agenda and just absorb and learn and not take things personally and be in beginner's mind. And then what happens is you become like a redwood tree forest. You're taller, you're strong. You can help other people now because you learn what life is really about. My friend said to me the other day, don't spoil your kids because they need to grow up and see that they got to learn to be uncomfortable and messy and take risks and all these things. And it's like we're telling ourselves this narrative all the time that like we can't take risks, we can't handle certain things. Yes, we can handle it. And yes, we can take risks. And that's where all the magic lies. So, like I said, let this uncomfortable Kathy Heller, she's so nasty. She's making me make offers this week. I have to like tell someone it's $5. Like, yeah, I'll take it. I'm going to be your tough love because there's no reason why me, the girl who didn't wear her retainer, who wasn't the knockout, standout high school anything, wasn't the student council president, wasn't the homecoming queen, why I should be making $11 million a year? No way. That's dumb. That doesn't even make sense, but it does make sense. It makes sense in a world where it's about feelings and taking risks and being messy and having empathy and having fun and being up for growth. Then it does make sense. And we can all do that. I assure you that you guys can run circles around me with your talents and your skills and your grammar. You can run circles around me. So let's do it.